Hi. Let's talk about and set up my TBR for quarter one. I'm just going to shut that in the corner. I was hoping that was going to weigh it down, but it did not. Oh. Alright. So, I've got scissors. That's a little one. So, first up on our TBR list is Onyx Storm. So, I have read the first two, which is Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I'm really bad at remembering names of things, I swear. Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and obviously this one comes out, is it the 27th of January? And honestly it's one of my most anticipated books for next year. I'm very excited for that one. Next two are both books that I think are releasing. I think it's either January or February for both of them. I think this one's February and this one's January. Or maybe they're both February. 2 seconds, let me check my list. Okay, so Royal Airs is releasing in January. And I'm not gonna lie, I mostly went off vibes, but I think, and this is literally how they get me. I think they used buzzwords of, I want to say shows. Peel. Wow, that's even wonkier. Okay, we're going with the wonky style. I want to say, let's have a look. Royal Airs Academy. Don't really know that. American Royals meets elite in this contemporary YA set in a glamorous boarding school where 14s compete to inherit a European kingdom. I mean, that sounded like fun, so that's what we're going with. I'm really hoping that it's going to be available on Libby. Sorry, I'm trying to search for the other book so I can get a description up, and it's just it's how organised I am. So the next one, this is really annoying me how wonky that actually was. I'm going to redo it. Look, have I cut it wonky? I mean, it was straighter, but then it's not in line. Maybe you need to move down a bit now. Honestly, I'm quite shocked this is peeling. Well, to be honest. This is literally me like 24/7 just having fights with. That's better. Right, bet them two just don't stay stuck down now. Okay, so the next one is First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. I have not actually read any books by this author, though I know there are a lot around. Well, there's the 4, isn't there? That are all like based on seasons. But honestly, this one, it says it's Sleepless in Seattle inspired, which won me over automatically. So I've got that, which again, I hope it's, I'm assuming because BK is actually quite a popular author, that their books are going to be available pretty much straight away on Libby. So the next one is My Vampire Plus One. So I have read the first in this series and I quite liked it, and I have the second on Kindle, but I have not got around to actually reading it yet. So my plan isn't, because I'm definitely not going to read it this month. We're too Christmas focused now, so I'm definitely not going to this month, but hopefully in the first quarter of next year. The next two, and yes, I'm going to be very optimistic and hope that I can manage to read both of them. So the first two is A Court of Thorns and Roses and I said the first two. The first two of the series of A Court of Thorns and Roses, and then A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm not gonna lie, I did try ACOTAR once and I got about 100 pages in and I just went in a slump. But I think I was already like pre-slump anyway. And I was on my way to a slump anyway when I read it. So I don't necessarily think it's the book's fault. Because it, like, everything I've heard about it does sound like something that I would very much enjoy, especially with, you know, Beauty and the Beast being one of my favourite Disney movies, and this being inspired by it. So I'm gonna, and I've got the books. So I bought the books like years ago, the full box set. Well, I said full box set, and now she's bringing out more books. So yeah, but I have it on my if you've seen my other videos, it's on my goals list to complete eventually the Sarah J Maas universe, and I'll get us up to date as possible, and the Cassandra Clare. So I might have to put a couple of good old Cassie's books on my TBR next month, or I'll just continue with Sarah J Maas. You never know, I might have read them and then the other 60 books as well. I think Cassandra Clare's a bit scarier to me. I think Sarah J Maas doesn't have as many books out. So the next book that I'm going to talk about is Night Shift. I bought this when it was on sale months ago on Kindle for 99p, and I just haven't read it. I'm not gonna lie, the thing that appealed to me most was the cover, but also I started getting like more into sports romance, So I think this one, well, I thought this one was going to be a favourite. I've just never started it. I've really just not got around to it. Oh well, it's fine. It's on my Kindle, it's been bought, it is there ready and waiting for me. I just need to start it, so I'm hoping adding it to my TBR is going to get me there. And another one that I'm in a similar position for, A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's Binding 13. I have bought on Kindle on the 99p the first 5. I have actually purchased 5 books, all at different times for 99p, which, not gonna lie, is quite impressive. So I really want to start this series. And then the last book is a series that I've bought the first one. I don't think I've got the other ones. But I've been wanting to start it for a long while. And that is Caraval. I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, from what I've seen about it, I think I'm going to absolutely love the vibe. Is it based on a carnival? I want to say it's based on a carnival. I just think I'm going to absolutely love the vibes, and it just sounds like a fun book. So those are my 9 Q1 to be reads, and come on, that's only 3 books a month. That should be doable, right? Thanks for watching. Bye.